So you're ready to make a starter for that next batch of home brew. I'm going to give you a quick example of how to do it. First, we're going to start off with 500 milliliters of water. Then we're going to have 50 grams of dry malt extract set off to the side. We're going to mix those two together, bring them to a boil to sterilize them, cool them down as fast as possible, and then pitch our yeast on it. After that, we're going to throw our airlock on there and put it on a stir plate and let it do its thing. So now to actually mix up the starter wort, we're going to take 500 grams of dry malt extract, and if you note, it's clumpy. Dry malt extract is extremely sticky and doesn't do well in humid environments. Just sitting in air for a few minutes, it already started to clump up. This stuff, when it's completely dry, is like powder. But once it gets a little humidity in there, it starts to clump up right away. Now let's add it to our water. So as you can see, there's still a decent amount of dry malt extract in there. So before, when I added the water to the Erlenmeyer flask, I kept myself out a little bit that I could mix around in here. So I'm still going to end up with my even 500 milliliters of water for my 50 grams of dry malt extract, but I'm able to dissolve this and get every little bit of DME in there to make sure that we get that 1040 gravity we really do want. All right, let's get the rest of that in there. So now we're going to take our airlock and stopper that's been sitting in sanitized solution, shake it up to try to get all of that dry malt extract that was up a little bit higher. So now we've got all of the dry malt extract. Oh, nope, we still have a little bit up there. We're just trying to rinse that down. So now we'll bring this to a boil, cool it down as fast as possible. We're going to go do that and we'll be back in a little bit. So now that our wort has cooled down to approximately 70 degrees so we can pitch our yeast, we're going to get everything around. We have our package of Y yeast that's been sanitized. We've got our scissors that are sitting in sanitizer solution. Now we're going to take off our airlock as fast as possible, put it in our sanitizer solution to make sure that it stays nice and sanitized. Now we're going to pour out our yeast into our wort and get that airlock back on there. That airlock is filled with sanitizer solution also. Some people like to throw a little vodka in there. Myself, I say take the shot of vodka and use the sanitizer solution for your airlock. Now we've got that on there. We're going to go put this on our stir plate and come back in 12 to 24 hours and see how much we've got that spun around.
Let's brew for you.